I'm going to show you how I installed this Harbor Freight motorcycle wheel chock. It's good for 1,800 pounds if you got an 1,800 pound motorcycle. The first thing I did was get rid of the feet off of the front of the unit underneath the eye bolts. No need to have them. The unit needs to sit flush on the floor of the trailer for better stability. This thing's got a weird bolt layout. The bolts holes don't line up with each other, so I drilled the two holes. You see the two holes towards the top where the bolts are already in. I used one existing hole on the left, and on the right side I drilled a bolt. So those are the two mounting holes in the front. On the back and on the front I drilled holes into the beam there. I'm glad I did. It's much more stable with bolts holding down the front. Here's the bolt holes underneath from the back. See, I went right through the frame, and a couple washers, a couple nylock nuts, and here's the beam on the front, which is more a C channel. The back one is like an S beam, real thin shit, but it's steel. And just managed to put the holes right where I needed them on the beam. We didn't want to go through the plywood and just have those tech screws holding it down. Here we are with the bike bolted in, strapped down, solid as hell. Shake it, the whole trailer shakes. I strapped it the way Harley straps. Go around the bottom of the fork, that way you don't fuck up your suspension, your forks. And that's it. I think a 7-foot ratchet strap was, I ordered a 10, but I got a 7 or something like that, which is perfectly fine. Just enough length. I think I got 500-pound braking strength on them. Another thing I did was wedge some washers into these gaps in the hardware. You can see right there. Because there's so much slop that it slides back and forth. I used large washers, like 1/2 inch or something like that, even though the rod is about 3/8 or some metric size. That'll keep your wheel chuck from shifting left and right, which will cause the motorcycle lean angle to change. So definitely fill those gaps up with whatever washers you can scrounge up. That's basically it. I used 3/8 inch bolts, 4 of them all together in total, and pretty solid. No danger of breaking. I mounted them as wide as I could, as close as I could to the eye bolts, just for better stability. And that's it. I kind of like it because I didn't have to install E-Track or anything like that. It's all single unit. 4 bolts holds it down. I could take it out if I need to. So good luck if you buy it. Seems like a good deal. I'm going to put a couple thousand miles on it this winter. So we'll see how it goes.